Thanks for joining us for another edition of Canadian Bacon Stocks. That's for Canadian stock trading only, to provide you information so you can make your own decisions in the Canadian markets. And let's go right to the TSX for 11:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for October the 11th. It's been rip roaring all morning, and the TSX is doing well. The QQQ looks up and down. And of course, the S&P 500 is doing the same thing, up and down, a little choppy all day for Friday, October the 11th, but still doing well. Let's check the news at Canadian Bacon Stocks. A couple noteworthy things that I stand out was NVIDIA stock rises today. AMD's new AI chip is not competitive. JP Morgan isn't seeing a big mortgage pickup yet. And another noteworthy item is my buddy Tesla, down over 8% today. It's the worst performer in the S&P 500 and NASDAQ so far today. That's on the Data Talk network. So our stock heat map, let's go right to it and check it out for October the 11th, 2024. In the tech markets, pretty neutral. Everything's in the green today. This morning at opening bell, it was a little reddish. As you may or may not notice over here in consumer durables, Tesla's down whoa, let's take a look. It's down a lot today at 7.74% on the Tesla stock. Another noteworthy guy, I hope you may be watching this, it may be in your notebook, I don't know, but Uber is up 9.33% today. That's the American stock trading at $85.21, up $7.29 for Uber. Ooby dooby doo, that's what I say for the Uber. Back in consumer non-durables, I had Coke was okay. Amazon looks good. Lily's great. Meta was kicking a little bit, and Google's in the green. All the other utilities seem to be in the green. What was one of the notice? ExxonMobil was down a little bit, up and down. And Amazon, always love that Amazon. We're going to look at some of the Canadian stocks in a moment, but on the economic calendar for Canada, nothing with the long weekend, with Thanksgiving weekend on Monday. Tuesday, we're looking at a balance of trade at 8:30 a.m. It looks like it's a negative 1.1 billion in the trade deficit. We'll see how that pans out for October the 8th after Thanksgiving. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, not too much. We got hourly wages and building permits, so forth. And Friday in Canada, business outlook survey, nothing too big a deal. Let's check the large cap, the big boys in Canada. The banks are kicking it today. RBC, Toronto Dominion, Enbridge is down there. It's up a little bit. These are some of the large cap stocks that you may want to make a note of and keep an eye out. Up there, up and down. I have a lot of banks in here in the profile showing today. And let's go to our stock screener real quick. These are all Canadian stocks. They're CAD hedged. As you can see, Apple, NVIDIA, they're on my tags. They're doing well today. Let me see who's a good guy at JP Morgan. And JP Morgan's a nice, that's just open JP Morgan. And take a little peek here, and it's not going to cooperate with me today. So Berkshire Hathaway is one of the ones I wanted to point out to you. It's on the Cboe Canada, trading at $34.90. But over 5 years, look at this, is a great stock to have. Once again, we don't advocate or endorse any stock. We just provide information for you at Canadian Bacon Stocks. 5 years, it's up 58.93%. So let's check our markets. We've been boom zooming. We got a limited time, so we're going to go right to the Bitcoin, the Bitorama. And let's check out the Bitcoin here. Uh, it bottomed at around 60, I believe. It was 59 and change this morning, trading at 62,022 as 11:38 Eastern Standard Time. Boom, zoom. So you got the Bitcoin, Ethereum is another um, one that we look at closely. Of course, we have the BNB. That's the Binance, and then Solana is doing well today too. So something you want to keep in your portfolio, not financially, but just in your watch list is Bitcoins these days. It's if you're looking for volatility and volume, and you have nerves of steel, then this Bitcoin is terrifically awesome to look at. And I go all the way to Bitcoin mining. Let's go really quick down the list before we move on to our next segment of the morning. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. So Apple is down a little bit. The American Apple, it's fragmented on my chart. Sorry about that. It's moving down a little bit at 227.83 US. Nvidia, uh, that's the chip maker, always steady, just up even for the day. And Microsoft, Google, and of course, Tesla's down over here, as we can see on our charts, about $18.45 today, down a share. And the Canadian version of that, wow, would be, as you can see, it took a big tumble rumble, down $1.70, $20.13 presently on Friday, October 11th. So it's one to keep in your notebooks. And of course, one of my faves is Netflix, the Canadian hedge on the Neo exchange, doing great. So I'm David, and this is Canadian Bacon Stocks. I hope this helps you out in your trading morning, and I hope everybody has a great long weekend.